Hi, and welcome back. I'm Philip, and this is Long War, Episode 11. So, we are about to wrap up April, get our council report. We might have one mission before then. We're researching experimental warfare, and we've got 100 credits in the bag, which we're saving for buildings and goodies.
Incoming transmission.
Alright, let's see what our grade was. India has withdrawn from the XCOM project, not terribly surprised. Panic was at 5. We skipped an abduction mission there, which just caused it to gain 2 panic and the whole continent to gain 1. But then we beat a terror mission in Japan, pulling it back from 4 to 3. Yeah, scientists, engineers. Now we've gained scientists for the month. We have the ability to build a second laboratory. Alien containment is a high priority for me. So another workshop would be great too. Are there any items I want to build for my troops? I have 2 arc throwers, 1 medikit, alloy plating. Alright, alien containment is key because it's gonna open up options across the board. And I can't build a workshop till this one is done. That's 2 days. And then it will give me 5 engineers, which will let me build the next workshop. So I'll save up for that. So that means I can build one alloy plating. Because I have basically 57 cash free. Do I need troops? I think I can squeeze by on troops for now. Should I save up? No. I think I need the health to keep my troops in action. So we're going to build one of those. We're going to wait for money to come in from other sources. We're going to keep our workshops coming. We want a 2x2 grid of workshops as soon as possible to give us the maximum adjacency bonus. I mean, not maximum. The maximum's probably a 9 square grid. But 2x2 is a reasonable investment without going totally overkill. And that will give us good returns on everything we build, as well as making everything cheaper and allowing us to build probably all the buildings, since they all have a minimum engineering requirement, minimum number of engineers. Alright, experimental warfare is coming. Abduction, heavy abduction in Japan.
There are abductions in progress at each marked site.
Alright, remember we can't reduce panic by going after abduction, but we can, we definitely suffer panic if we go in there. What was I going to do? Medic. Just looking at the different troops I have. This one's gonna be sort of brutal. I may take this rookie with the good aim down here with me. But I want to take good people. I'm really sad I don't have any infantry. I have no cash. Since I haven't been able to down anything, I'm transferring all of my interceptors over to where I have 2 satellites, twice as many as I have in Europe, which means I should get twice as many UFOs there if I understand how the game works. So that should help me take something down, and in Europe I'm just going to tag UFOs and ignore them. Okay. Let us choose carefully. Heavy resistance, no infantry. And it's early in the month. I'm gonna take both Rocketeers, just so, like, that's so I feel safe taking a rookie. I'm gonna take a medic. A sniper. A rookie. That leaves me with 5 non-rookies. For the next mission, medic, 2 assaults, and a scout engineer. And I'll take 1 more rookie. Alright. Let's look at these guys' perks. Danger Zone, Shredder Rocket, Regular Rocket. Loadout is a Shredder, Laser Sight. I don't have anything cool I want to give him. Let's definitely not even play around and give the medikit to our medic. Here, this Rocketeer is choosing his 2nd perk. I'm gonna go with Snapshot, just to see how my Tactical Sense overhaul of the perk tree works on different lines. I want to see if Danger Zone compares well to Snapshot and vice versa. Strangely enough, after blowing up my own people, I found that smaller, more precise rocket shooting was actually seemed like a great idea. I think Snapshot is much better inside of UFOs, at least the smaller ones, because it lets you move around corners, which there are a lot of not indestructible walls, but there's a lot of corners to go around, and still maintain some accuracy. Have our sniper, who has squad sight, flush. Let's go over what these perks do. Low profile. Low profile lets you use any cover as full cover, whether it's I forget, light cover or not. That's plus 20 defense, which is as good as seeing 4 aliens with tactical sense. Tactical sense can go above heavy cover level, so if you're in heavy cover and have tactical sense, you're more protected than you will ever be without tactical sense. But low profile can, especially if you have a large squad size or you're in later levels where aliens have lots of explosives that destroy cover, light cover can be all that's left after a barrage of grenades, and low profile can make it count. So I've put a lot of that in the perk trees. A lot of classes get access to low profile. It's kind of a late game thing though. Doesn't benefit us as much now with small squad size and less alien explosives. Aggression, plus 10 critical chance per enemy in sight. It does not count squad sight units. If we had Snapshot, so that we could move and shoot, aggression would be a lot more likely perk, especially because one of the later perks snipers and scouts can get is Opportunist, will let you crit on a Overwatch shot and takes away the Overwatch shot penalty. That plus aggression can be really deadly. It also works well with headshot if you're close to the aliens. But the one we're really going to take, the best one for the perk progression that I imagined for the squat sight super long distance sniper, is Ranger, which increases your primary weapon damage by 1. And it doesn't seem like much, but that's every shot plus 1 damage. Imagine, so if Executioner is useful, that's plus 10 to hit, plus 10 aim on every shot or on shots against half health aliens, how much more useful is an extra point of damage against every alien every shot. It does not count pistols, but on Rocketeers it does include rockets and your assault rifle. But it's great on everyone. And since this guy's going to be in the back, all he's going to be doing is shooting. It also helps with flush, because flush reduces your damage by a percentage, and since this raises it, it can increase your flush damage by 1 as well. Or maybe it's after flush. I don't actually know when it gets applied. Okay. And our medic, of course, has the smoke grenade perk, so that means 2 smoke grenades from him. These rookies we're going to load up with arc throwers and grenades. And we're not going to care about their survival so much. They are bait to get rockets and sniping out. No, we can't really advance into Overwatch because we don't have a scout or an advanced assault. I think assault troops can later get
Heading into Japan for the next
lightning reflexes.
Picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area.
This is a pretty good map for us. Lots of heavy cover. We can skirt around the outside quite easily, and it's not super small, so we won't run into the hordes of aliens, because remember, this is a 3 panic zone. Heavy resistance.
Reading you 5x5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
Okay, so we don't have scouts or assaults, which are the, like, easy choices for who goes first. We do have rookies. Rookies' turns are less useful, but there's 4 pieces of heavy cover out here, and who is in the cover, since we have 3 setup units that are more efficient if they haven't moved. Who is in heavy cover at the beginning of the next turn is really important, so you want to think about that. Now, this Rocketeer has Snapshot. That makes him kind of perfect. However, we'll use 1 rookie to make sure we're not going to get flanked from the right. Generally, aliens don't come from this left path. They may be in this building, but sometimes there's an alien pod right over here, and if you move people out behind this cover that's so tempting, they will simply like snipe you flanked from the side. So we are going to move this character up and see how bad it is. Alright, I'll take it. Since that seemed a little too easy, let's move a rookie up here. Alright, now, these rookies are not going to be great on Overwatch because of their crappy aim. And they really don't have all that much to add. The one thing, if there are aliens all the way down here in this corner, oh good, I can already see there, and there's not. Yeah. Alright, so this looks pretty good. There may be aliens right behind this dumpster, but as long as we don't trigger them by moving someone with their last action to right here, we should be able to deal with them with all our actions next turn. So, we get what looks like a really nice safe first turn. Okay, so, since there's no aliens, this seems like a decent place to put her. We're going to think carefully about where we're putting our sniper, because we want to move him as little as possible. I think really optimally you want him here or here, middle of the map, once you've cleaned out or ensured that he won't be sniped from anywhere else, or over by this dumpster. However, there's so much heavy cover, it's hard to say. I think, let's move this rookie. I think where that rookie is good. Where do I want my Rocketeers in that case? I want my non-snapshot Rocketeer with the large rockets here, so he can fire into this building. I want my snapshot Rocketeer here, so that if I feel like it, I can move up behind this heavy cover and still fire to the left or right. I want my sniper here. Hopefully this gives me the best coverage of the deep for the farther territory. And good, he's got enough movement that he can get to this location if I get to advance so well. Remember, he's not snapshot, so he has to... We traded that for the ability to flush. And lastly, our medic. And there's really no reason the medic shouldn't be right up here. And a little Overwatch never hurt anybody. Remember, we do not have an alien containment facility built yet, but capturing the weapons of these aliens would be great. Ooh, someone's got 10 hit points. I don't like that. That might have been a muton. Alright, so our first muton and a thin man. And something like this. This is why we brought lots of rockets. Okay, it's very important to see where these guys run to so I can hit them with a rocket even if I don't know where they... Even if I can't see them on my turn. Assuming they do anything. Every now and then, Longboard has an AI issue. Okay, well, we activated 3 pods of aliens. That's bad. One whole pod of them is standing out in the open. Now, important thing to remember. There's a thin man out here, so we definitely can't leave anyone out of heavy cover. There is what appeared to be a muton in this building. The walls are our friends, and will suck up at least one of his actions, but they can throw grenades. So while this this whole business here, where our Rocketeers are entrenched, seems fine, the last thing we want is an alien grenade to do 4, 5, 6 damage and like mutilate 2 of our troopers. Retreating back into the starting zone is an option, but you only get 2 pieces of heavy cover and your line of sight is severely limited. So let's think what we stop. We'll think about what we need to do, what we want to do, and how many actions we have to actually do it. What I would like to do is shoot a rocket at the muton and kill it before it has a chance to do anything, and do the same thing with this squad over here, except I'd love to collect corpses or stun an alien, preferably the thin men. However, that's a high risk, and that's like a want. What we need to do is kill these things so we're not flanked, and prepare for the muton or kill it without exposing ourselves to this thin men up here. I'm not sure, there may be other alien pods as well. It was heavy. So, let's think about safety versus greed. First off, if I can simply hide from the muton while I deal with these jokers over here, that would be pretty sweet. I could just move all my troops around this corner, and the muton would probably move here, see nothing, and then have to move into here, and we could deal with it. Now, this whole exploding these guys. Chances of stun are quite low. If I move around this corner, I may even trigger more alien pods, which would really suck. I can use grenades. I think if I move these 2, the muton will have to use both its actions as a move. I believe it's back here. Likely right there. You can actually tell where aliens are because you can't move, you can't select an area where an alien is. Kind of cheating. But you see, I can move here, which is actually further away than here, and I can't move here. So, Muton's movement, probably bring it to here, and then from there, if these guys are missing, he won't be able to shoot. So, maybe I can get a stun. It'll take me so many actions to kill the sectoids. I'm going to save the sniper for like the flush kill. And the medic's immune to poison, so the medic and the sniper can stay together as long as we don't get grenaded turn after next. The thin men above may poison somebody, but that's fine. That's about as good as getting poisoned could ever be. And moving my rookie, well, moving my rookie would not be optimal, but I have to move this soldier, which will totally destroy his aim. Can I get... Okay, sometimes it definitely helps to shift your perspective. That is what I want. There's a 2-point drift. If we hit the rookie, that could be pretty bad. All in all, that's fairly accurate, and I don't think this character has to move. Alright, let's do it. Hopefully we won't shred our rookie. Okay. Not bad. It's about what we wanted. Let's see what our stun chances are. 43. Likely 65 for the sectoid. These troops can only see the thin man. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and stun the sectoid. Well, I could move my medic up and kill the sectoid. Because you can fire on both. Okay, we're gonna try and stun the thin man. Because we want more carbines, not plasma pistols. And we'll use the sniper on him if we can. So the first thing we want to do is make sure this thing dies. And of course, because we're so good, we're going to use our pistol to conserve ammo. Now, if you're bad about not switching away from your pistol, you can select a troop who's already acted, and you can switch their weapon. And it'll be assault rifle. I did that when I was learning. Alright, we're going to try and stun this guy. That's fine. We're gonna move this girl back one, and if she has a shot, we're gonna take it. Note that we had the medic closer to him. Not that anyone was within poison cloud range, but the medic can move safely through this because of his medikit if we need a flank shot. So that's why I moved the medic up there. Plus, we wanted to make sure we killed the sectoid. Okay, this guy and his extra large rockets are going to go here, where he will not be visible by the Muton on its turn. I mean, our whole strategy is based on the Muton not being able to close with us and fire this turn, so we're praying. So note that that was a pod with 2 floaters and a Muton. Okay, decent shots. Got an okay flank here. Plenty of rockets left. Alright, so we're going to use our poison immunity to use the medic to figure out where the muton is. Alright, can't see it. At least we didn't trigger another pod. Smoke grenade seems like the most useful action that character's going to have. Still want to know where the muton is. Is it right there? Can't tell. Okay, that makes me nervous. If it's not right there, I don't think it'll be able to flank me anytime soon. But I really don't like that. Rookie, this guy is in light cover. It's indestructible. Yeah, I don't like this guy's options. The muton comes bumbling around this corner. Can it get here? I don't think so, and I should be able to see it if it's right there. So hopefully I won't have to deal with it next turn. Okay. The sectoid I'm not so worried about. My sniper, I really don't think the muton can flank me. Like, can get all the way down here for a flank shot. Or here, I guess. So, I'm going to go ahead and use his action. The snapshot rocketeer, feeling a little more nervous about. I think he can go further if I just move this character. Now you can use explosives. You can travel fairly safely behind this building and around the corner of the map, and use an explosive to breach if you feel like it. Definitely a valid tactic. I've done it before. It's great. It's one of the reasons I like this map. You can also get pinned, and there's weird, like, hard line of sight issues just with the graphics. I'm gonna move here. We're gonna play it really safe. I'm gonna move this character here, and we're gonna pray we don't get flanked. Gonna go ahead and shred this jerk. And just this jerk. We have lots of rockets. Oh god. Okay. Okay. That thing just blew up, and my sniper didn't. Thank God. Whew. That was crazy. Now, muton, grenade, bad news. I'm gonna put this rookie on Overwatch, and maybe this rookie will be our muton bait. Gonna put this guy on Overwatch, and then I'm gonna flush this sectoid so that, you know, I can score some hits, and maybe he'll get killed between the flush and the Overwatch. Or maybe the flush will kill it outright because I have Ranger. Alright, there's the muton. Little damage in here is great. our units aren't so close together we can get grenaded, I hope, so it's gonna fire.
They're falling back.
Ah, we killed most of its squad.
Negative damage.
Capturing it would get us a better weapon. However, I would much rather have it dead. We have a lot of flanking shots on it. The sniper, of course, would be the best. He could probably take it in one, and it's the only thing he can see. Snapshot. We don't have a shredder anymore. We might be able to get a grenade on that thin man. First things first. Your sniper's not going to be in any danger if he does this, and...
Adjusting sights.
Well, it's okay. Now, he can see the thin man. No one else can see the thin man, which means it can't see anyone else. I can put down smoke grenade on myself and shoot. I definitely, well, the medic might have to move if he doesn't want to get flanked. This guy could move over here and flank me, which would be obnoxious. Okay, the Muton I am not as worried about. So let's take care of this guy. Thankfully our snapshot keeps this pretty much like a standard easy shot. Only a 2-space average deviance from what we wanted. So lets us easily deal with this thin man. Right. We would love for our rookie to get another kill, which pretty much guarantees it'll be a squatty. Do I want, how many turns? 1, 2, 3. 3 actions left. It should only take 2 hits to kill this guy, but my chances are about 60% for my standard weapons. So we're gonna go with a rocket. 2-point deviance. It may blow up that, what is that called? Crane thing? Okay. Oh, I forgot they intimidate. Hopefully no one panics. Who hasn't acted yet, at least. Okay. Okay, that wasn't too bad. This guy is going to pop a smoke. That definitely includes himself. And maybe includes the rookie. Since he has the perk, he can use it as his first action without ending his turn. Does not include the rookie. And this should prevent us, even if we do get flanked horribly, magically horribly. Can I hit this guy with a grenade? No. So we're gonna take the shot with a rookie and hope it works. Because what you need is 1 kill on a mission and a rookie should level up. Especially a mission as tough as this. And then we'll have 1 person Overwatch because there's still a little left. Okay, so this guy has no rockets left. Still have explosives. Alright. Let's position and reload. Here's where I want my sniper. There is a sectoid. Maybe the last sectoid. Hard to say. So far I have not been injured. Gonna hunker. I find setup people like Rocketeers, people that you're going to want to fire next turn, but not on the current, you won't be able to, or to be disadvantageous to fire on the current action, are the ones I use Hunker with the most. Since the sectoid is over here, I'm going to reload this troop. I'm going to fire this one. Now remember, these guys are out of range of the sectoid. Advance, Overwatch. So we're just going to set Overwatch trap, basically. Advance up this way now that the poison is cleared. We'll wait for our panic dude to calm down so that we have rocket support.
They're falling back.
And we'll have our sniper in position. We don't want to rush forward and go crazy because a pack of thin men could really screw up our day.
Incoming over here.
Alright, someone's got hollow targeting. I assume it's the sectoid. Sectoid leaders, possibly navigators, yep, have hollow targeting perk, which is why they're still obnoxious when you meet them later. Since that, of course, increases all other aliens' aim by 10 against me. Gonna have to dash that troop forward if I want to advance. I have heavy cover, but I can't see the alien from here, apparently. Light cover. Let's move up, see if any more aliens are gonna do that. Okay. Know that this is now a horrible place to be because the drones completely ignore cover, so their movement is just willy-nilly. They can go wherever they want and be just as protected. And they will flank you and pop you for a couple damage. And every wound keeps my troops out of action. Fortunately, they're kind of far away. So I believe this rookie can safely hide back here. Before we start hiding people, we should consider using our sniper. Take out a drone, pester that sectoid. Okay, fortunately, because drones fly, they're never too hard to hit. Where can our last rocket go? Lots of places, but none of them really the ones I want. I think this will give me the best shot next turn. I'm going to go into Overwatch instead of reloading because there's so many aliens visible. And these are pretty good positions for that drone to advance. Remember, this guy has no rockets. Okay. Since she has a grenade, and I feel this is probably the last set of aliens. Oh, and she has the stun, which of course won't work on the drone, but would work on the sectoid. Maybe we'll try and capture this sectoid, so we will leave him for last. To do that, I need to get close, though. And this is how I'm going to do that. If we trigger another alien pod, then I just made a horrible miscalculation and deserve to be punished. Overwatch. Take the shot, or Overwatch. Will I be flanked? This character could be flanked, so we're going to move him back. Go into Overwatch. Going to flush this sectoid. I don't think it'll die. Oh, I can't believe I missed. Sniper, jeez. 2 87% shots in a row. Okay. The less these guys advance, the more time I have to prepare for their eventual advance. We'll have to reload our sniper soon since we used 2 flush shots.
I need ammo.
Yeah, lots of drones. Come into my rocket zone. Now the drones, I wouldn't mind bringing some drone bodies back, because eventually I'll be able to trade them for scientists and other goodies. So I don't really want to use my rocket on them. A grenade would be perfect. And this character's still fairly safe. How far can I throw a grenade? About 2 spaces extra. I got behind this cover. Now the alien could be an Overwatch. Let's go ahead and take a shot with our sniper. That's what he's good for.
I'm spent.
That's why we have him. Can I go through there? No. Can I move this character up? Fortunately, we can see behind here because we have this advanced character. There's a grenade that won't reach. This character gonna move up. This one could pop around this corner, could toss a grenade. Drones aren't that deadly, but they'll definitely be flanking this character in a second. Can't move my sniper, can't get into heavy cover with a single move where I won't be flanked. So we're gonna double back here. Drones aren't that accurate. Aha! And we dashed, so hopefully that'll protect us from... Whew. Yep, you didn't get to see his Overwatch because they moved backwards and pulled it. It is nice to have scouts. Okay, so they're not always flying. This one on the ground is 20% more likely to be damaged or hit by my units because, exactly because he is not flying. Now, can we see the 1 hit point? Yes, perfect. Just in case, I waited to use my medic. Didn't reload, didn't have any ammo in my assault rifle, but I could take it out with that. Now that we know pretty much where the aliens are concentrated, I feel safe enough here, and I'll take my shots where I can get them. You have to roll, it's a random number generator, which means you have to just keep rolling the dice if you ever want to hit. Nice. Okay. Were there 5 drones in that pod? Fortunately, I did not get flanked. Now these guys are pretty out of ammo. And that one alien did nothing. It could be an Overwatch. We don't want to screw around with Overwatch. And I don't want any of my troops put out of action any longer than possible. So I will sacrifice these 2 drone bodies for the safety and the safe return of my troops. Also, so you know, I won't be collecting. You can get weapons fragments and a tiny bit of Illyrium, like 1 or 2 of each, from mechanical enemies that you kill. We're just gonna reload and wait for this sectoid to poke its head out instead of running into its Overwatch. Can I advance safely up here? The answer to that is no. Alright, we don't see it again. Now we have pretty much no idea where it is. I still don't want to get Overwatch fired on. I am going to move this guy up.
It's killing time.
Reload. Since I moved him up, that means my medic will be safe. Really, I'd like to get a successful flush shot on it and then try and stun it. And I suspect this guy would be able to see the alien already if it could shoot at him.
Roger. Got my eyes on.
And of course, he was already in this position, so I'm safe here. These guys... those are completely closed rooms, so blowing my way through there would take 2 grenades. I do have 2 grenades. Is it a good idea? Sure. We're going to use our furthest back troop first. Oh, interesting. Loud noises can reveal where enemies are at. So now that we know where he's at, let's be real jerks and sneak up on him. Note, I'm not going all the way in because I don't want to shoot at him, and I won't even be able to because I'd be a dashing. But it would be pretty neat trick to come up behind him with a stun. Now, if I had suppression, I'd feel a lot better about this. Flush him. Alright, he's at 1 health. Pretty perfect. He ran further into the building. Here's how we're gonna deal with... which means we can advance. Can't reach there with a smoke grenade. Sniper is most likely to get shot at. Use our last smoke grenade to really make sure that our sniper doesn't get put out for a couple, like 6 days. Maybe I should have saved the grenade on my character with who had already used up their stun. We'll move everyone else into relevant positions in case we need their actions. Remember, we don't want to hurt it anymore. Alright. Here's how we're going to sneak up on it. We're going to set... Wait, how many aliens? Okay, just the one. We're gonna set 2 rookie overwatches back here in case it magically decides to come out here and flank us. It's only got 1 health left, so, I mean, I don't know what else I could possibly do. Hunker, 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 and let it shoot at our sniper. Okay, it moved, possibly into Overwatch. Let us dash this rookie here to use up the Overwatch. If it used it. Uh-huh. Please miss. This is why scouts with arc throwers are great. If this guy had been a scout with an arc thrower, I could have just simply closed. Well, dang. Close enough. Take the shot.
Target is not disabled.
Stun failed. These guys are both rank 2. He is rank 3. We'd like to get to a captain for the eventual officer training school fast. So we're gonna try and level up our highest level soldiers.
Another one down.
Alright, boom. Perfect mission. Well done. And a heavy one. Heavy abduction. Mostly, I think the map let us use really good tactics. And we had 2 stun attempts, which is all you can ask for
I'm certainly impressed with the results so
with
far,
the capture
especially
game.
considering the conditions down there.
And we got 2 rookies promoted, no one injured. A muton corpse, which will not allow the autopsy because you need multiples. A good number of corpses, 1 alien alloy, 10 fragments, and 100 cash. Now let's see. Do I want to build anything in particular? I would love to build an officer training school as quickly as possible and upgrade my squad size. That is really my next priority, as long as the next workshop is out of reach. 21 engineers, and I have 19. Okay, so I can't build a workshop until 20 days from now. I can't build a laboratory until this one's done. I'm absolutely positive, maybe longer. Containment. Now I think about where am I gonna put my officer training. Right here seems nice. I want to put another satellite here. It's tough. I may actually want to build a group of satellites all down here. And eventually scrap these two. Because, and I know it's going to be expensive and take a long time, but you need a lot more satellite uplinks, and the adjacency bonus will eventually pay off. I think you need 6 to cover most of the world. I think you need like 2 or 3 satellite nexus, which are the super advanced satellite launchers, and then 3 satellite uplinks to cover almost the whole world. So, also the officer training school can eventually be removed, as can the alien containment, because once you've captured and interrogated and all that, once you've captured everything and interrogated it, you don't need the containment ever again. And officer training school, I'm pretty sure you keep the perks even if you ditch the building. So once you've paid for everything, you're golden. And I believe the foundry's like that too. So, am I researching anything I'm going to want to build soon? Do I need more interceptors? Oh, I need to build Phoenix cannons. Oh, I need to research experimental warfare first. Okay, I'm going to save up for Phoenix cannons so that I can actually start fighting back decently in the long war. So, alright. I know I didn't differentiate between sections this game. At the beginning we had a long haul talk, obviously, about what my current strategy is. Head in the game moment, I don't know, you saw a couple where I decided to blow up units. I used my rockets, not gratuitously. Anyway, I used them without hesitation because I brought a lot. Because I knew I was bringing rookies and I was going to face a lot of aliens. And you saw that I gave kills to the rookies when I could, I tried to capture when I could, and I just bid my time and didn't advance when there was no advantage in it. Like when all those drones came out, or when possibly there was an overwatching sectoid leader in the background. As for the tactical stuff, I think we covered everything. Alright, I'm going to leave you with one final thought. Experimental warfare is an awesome research. It gives you, and I'm going to switch to the perk tree, which you can't see, so the game will look paused to you, but let me tell you what experimental warfare does. It's available once you've researched weapon fragments or alien materials. Obviously, I went with materials. Weapon fragments is good. It can lead you to the foundry and scopes, and a couple foundry projects, including Shiv, suppression, which is good. But experimental warfare itself is great because it gives you access to the Phoenix Cannon, which is the first interceptor upgrade. It also, and while you have to close in, an interceptor equipped with a Phoenix Cannon is likely to take a lot of damage and be out for 2 weeks to a month. However, against the UFO that's taken like 1 or 2 avalanche hits, which you can guarantee if you have the targeting boost. What's it called? Uplink targeting module. If you build those and use them on your interception, you can intercept first with an avalanche firing interceptor, and then use uplink targeting to guarantee your first 2 missiles hit. Then retreat that. Hopefully, you have taken no damage. Then you can send in a Phoenix equipped interceptor to finish it off, and you're pretty much guaranteed to take down a small or a medium UFO with this tactic. It'll cost you, the Phoenix interceptor will be out for quite a while, and in long war you can't unequip weapons from a damaged interceptor, so your Phoenix Cannon's going to be out for a long time too. However, you've seen with me, I can't get anything down with avalanche rockets, so I would easily trade one of my interceptors at being out for a month to get at the goodies on the inside of one of these little alien pinatas. So there you have it. Go for experimental warfare because you need the Phoenix Cannon. Experimental warfare also unlocks plasma carbine research. You need 5 carbines to start that, and a bunch of weapon fragments and other things. So that's one of the reasons capturing aliens before you have a containment is just fine. Carbines can be found on thin men and floaters, regular floaters. I'm not sure if anything else uses them. I forgot to check the Muton when it died. I feel like they use plasma rifles, but maybe not. Also, you get 3 foundry projects from experimental warfare. The ability to upgrade scope, which you'll need weapon fragments to build a scope anyway. The alien grenades foundry project, and enhanced ballistic weaponry, which increases all of your standard weapon damage by 1. All of your human weapons, not the laser, not the plasma. And I think those are items you can build and take in your pockets. The +1 damage. They are awesome, and they are totally worth it. Enhanced ballistic weaponry also leads to a better kind of minigun for your Shiv. And lastly, you get 2 Shiv equips as well. Smart Shell Pods, which is... Smart Shell Pods is... Flush. Okay. And proximity sensors, which is close quarters combat. That's where it shoots if an alien comes within 3 spaces of it. And that's a little buggy, as I've said before. So the big one is Smart Shell Pods. So let's go over this again. Experimental warfare, Phoenix Cannon, Plasma Carbine, Smart Shell Pods, which is Shiv Flush, and a host of foundry upgrades. And it's available super early in the game. Alright, so that's what we're going to have coming up soon. Also in alloy plating. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.